Did you think at the start that actually that would happen and it would come back for another series? Or, well, I mean, obviously you hope, don't you? At the
yeah. I mean, I'm not really sure whether I thought ahead. I think when I first read it, I had not really responded to it. I'd kind of put it in the bin.
Right.
And my partner suggested that I take it out of the bin and look at it a bit more seriously. And actually, when I did, I found it incredibly hilarious and kind of got what it was that they were
but
after.
helpful as well for people, because it's dealt with lots of different issues that may be hard for families to talk about. Or
I mean, to me, that's one of the most important elements of the series, is that it has so much heart, and that it deals with very, very challenging issues.
Has it helped you then, because you've got an 11 and a 13-year-old, I think, has it helped you think, oh, this, actually, she's given me an idea of how I could approach this subject, or are you quite open anyway and do it in a very different way?
Well, actually, I almost feel like I've digressed, because she is she seems to have a blind spot where Otis is related. She's fantastic as a relationships therapist and gives very sound, grounded advice, but where her son is concerned, she goes through his drawers, she gets, you know, she does things.
Oh, you don't want to do that, do you, when somebody's 13?
No, and I do feel like maybe I have become, she's given me license to do things wrong, and to be completely inappropriate sometimes, where normally I would be overly conscious about the way that I communicate. Sorry, I just saw myself on the television.
Even Gillian Anderson gets put off. But, you know, there's lots of rebellious teens in it, and we were reading a bit about your background, Gillian, and we understand not always brilliantly behaved as a teen. You were quite a rebel, weren't you?
I was indeed.
As a 15-year-old. We have a picture.
Oh, yes.
There you are.
Oh, sadly, you don't have your Mohican there.
No.
Did you? Is it right you had a Mohican?
I did have a partial Mohican, yeah. I did.
Right.
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah.
That's a good thing?
In my book, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Can we tell the
I think
story
we'd have got
about
on
the
great at
super glue
school.
in the locks? Or no?
If it's interesting to you,
Well,
yeah, go for it.
Didn't you? You
Yes,
put super
yes,
glue in all
yes.
of the locks in the school. Why? So that nobody could get in.
Well, no, it was I was voted most likely to be arrested.
And
the night of graduation, myself and my boyfriend went to the school in an attempt to glue the locks and put chains on the doors, and we got caught, and I was put in jail. So I was arrested.
Wow. You lived up to your
That then
reputation.
entitles you to the award of the most improved, though, doesn't it?
Well, yes, well, it does, just because after that point was when I discovered acting, and maybe I had kind of lost my focus for a while prior to that.
Yeah.
And, you know, in finding something that made me happy and made me feel like I had something that I knew how to do, you know, I found my self-worth. I suddenly started to study for the first time, and I was then the most improved student, so, yeah.
Do you know, a similar story happened to me. I was just a swat all
You've
the way
never
through.
been in jail.
No, I haven't, no. No, I've never been in jail, but...